Blake Lively has clashed with more than a few celebrities, both from the past and the present, and some of the names on this list will truly shock you. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Before Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively became Hollywood's golden couple, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson in 2008, but they split in 2010. And what else happened in 2010? The filming of Green Lantern, starring none other than Ryan and Blake. Filming started in March and wrapped up in August, and according to people on set, the chemistry between Ryan and Blake was undeniable. They were constantly giggling, flirty, and couldn't stop touching each other. The twist? They were both in relationships at the time. Blake was dating Penn Badgley, and Ryan was still married to Scarlett. During their Green Lantern press tour, it was clear something was going on between Ryan and Blake. Despite claiming to be just friends, they spent a lot of time alone together. Ryan himself admitted that he knew he crossed a line. Just 3 months after the tour, Blake broke up with Penn, and soon after, Ryan announced his split from Scarlett. Scarlett later revealed in an interview, "The logistics of being with another actor are challenging, especially when two people's careers are going at the same rate. Even if one person is more successful than the other, that also proves challenging. There may be a competitive thing." Now married to Colin Jost, Scarlett's words are often believed to be a reference to Ryan. The rumors continued, with sources claiming that Ryan was controlling, stating, "Ryan can be an overbearing control freak. He's more traditional, and she's more independent." Speculation grew, especially after reports of Ryan rewriting some of the dialogue in It Ends With Us. Some began to wonder if his controlling behavior contributed to his split with Scarlett. In December 2010, a waitress claimed to have seen Ryan and Blake having a romantic dinner. She said, "It was just the two of them, and they were laughing and flirting. It looked like a date. If you didn't know who they were, you would assume they were a couple." This moment, among others, fueled the belief that Blake was involved in the breakdown of Scarlett and Ryan's marriage. While the parties involved have never confirmed these rumors, Ryan and Blake later opened up about their relationship. Ryan recalled, "We were buddies then. I remember it was funny because we were both single. We went on a double date. She was on a date with another guy, and I was on a date with another girl." The official story? They weren't romantically involved until after they both parted ways with their exes and realized they were in love with each other. Cat Marnell. Despite all the denials, the allegations just won't go away. Recently, Cat Marnell, a writer for Glamour and Vice, dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. In a now-deleted tweet, Cat claimed, "Fun fact, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds hooked up when RR was still married to ScarJo and holed up in a NOLA hotel room during the Green Lantern shoot." And here's the twist. They filmed Green Lantern in New Orleans, the same place where, according to Cat, Ryan and Blake's romance ignited. Cat didn't stop there. She alleged that Blake and Ryan managed to squash these rumors from getting out by threatening the reporters involved. Now, while being friends with an ex's partner is already a rare thing, Scarlett's dislike for Blake seems to run deeper. It's been speculated that their tension goes beyond professional rivalry. It's got everything to do with the cheating scandal. An insider revealed there's still a palpable, lingering animosity between Blake and Scarlett, with the two women reportedly going out of their way to avoid each other. They make sure they're never in the same place at the same time. The rumors swirl that Scarlett's bitterness towards Blake comes from the belief that Blake was the reason her marriage to Ryan fell apart. Zendaya. It might seem surprising to see Zendaya on this list, but at the Michael Kors fashion show, body language experts suggested she threw shade at Blake and Emily Blunt. Emily, picking up on the subtle tension, reacted to Zendaya's alleged dig. Zendaya addressed the rumors with a tweet saying, "I was looking at the runway." Henry Golding. While Henry Golding may not have had any direct issues with Blake Lively on the set of A Simple Favor, he did admit to feeling an immense amount of pressure during their time together. Henry Golding starred alongside Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively in A Simple Favor, and though he didn't have direct issues with Blake, there was plenty of alleged tension between the two actresses on set, despite playing complicated best friends. Henry admitted he grew up admiring both Anna and Blake, which made him incredibly nervous to work with them. He shared, "It was quite a small set. It's easy to get very nervous about it. And there were certain days where I was like, what am I doing? Why am I here?" Although he eventually got along, he questioned his confidence many times, feeling intimidated by both actresses. Anna Kendrick. While Henry's nerves might have stemmed from his admiration for Blake, rumors suggest the real discomfort came from the tension between Anna and Blake. When asked about their rumored rift, Henry nervously insisted they got along well, but his unsure tone spoke volumes. This brings us to another celebrity who's had issues with Blake. It turns out there was a major feud between Anna and Blake on set, which is wild considering they later returned to film the sequel, wrapping in April 2024. The rumor started in September 2017, when the clash allegedly began over Anna making fun of Taylor Swift, something that didn't sit well with Blake, who's Taylor's best friend. Anna has also been accused of being rude to staff in the service industry, which makes it possible she may have insulted Taylor in Blake's presence. According to a podcaster who heard it from someone on set, Blake and Anna clashed over their cleavage display on the Simple Favor poster. Anna, in particular, was competitive with Blake and was constantly asking to make sure she got more promotion than Blake, and even made us Photoshop her cleavage in the Simple Favor poster to be as big or bigger than Blake's. In an interview, their body language revealed that all might not be well between the co-stars. Details from the A Simple Favor set started to surface, with a screenshot confirming that by the end of filming, Anna and Blake weren't speaking. They acted like enemies, forcing the studio to step in and tell them to act like friends during their press tour. Despite this, their playful banter seemed to carry more tension than expected. In one BuzzFeed interview, Anna revealed, "That was the day I decided I hated you. We were all talking trash about you," and repeated something similar on the press tour. But now, with the sequel to A Simple Favor wrapped, it seems like their feud might finally be over. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio had an intriguing history with Blake Lively before things went south. Known for dating women under 25, usually Victoria's Secret models, Leo was 37 when he dated 24-year-old Blake. Though their relationship only lasted 5 months, they were often seen on dates and vacations. It was reported that Blake had a quirky way of communicating her feelings by sending Leo pictures of dolls, a strange form of expression that never made it to the media. Though unclear, the doll images gave their relationship an eerie vibe. The relationship took a turn when Leo wanted to get serious and proposed settling down with Blake. She wasn't ready. A source told Us Weekly, "Blake wasn't ready to move to the next level. It was just too much, too quickly." The breakup hit Leo hard, especially during filming for The Great Gatsby, where he locked himself in his trailer, frustrating both himself and the film's director, Baz Luhrmann. Shortly after, Blake began dating Ryan Reynolds and eventually married him. But in 2016, things took another turn at the AMFAR Gala in New York. Blake, with Ryan in tow, ran into Leo, and their awkward reunion didn't go unnoticed. A source revealed that Leo couldn't resist winking and smiling at Blake, while Blake tried to avoid his stares. Ryan, visibly frustrated, warned Blake to stop looking at Leo, though she couldn't help herself. It was clear Ryan was jealous, though he didn't want Leo to notice. Since that encounter, Blake and Leo have barely crossed paths. They've gone their separate ways, with Blake happily married to Ryan. However, Leo has made it known he's not pleased with Blake's focus on maintaining a public image, showing there's still some tension between them. Brandon Sklenar. Speaking of subtle shade, Blake's It Ends With Us. Co-star Brandon Sklenar seemed to throw a dig at her when he hinted he couldn't talk about what made it easy to fall for her on set. When Blake pressed him to elaborate, he said, "Then Blake said that Brandon preferred rehearsing with a mirror than with her, which is funny." Kate Middleton. While Kate Middleton never dissed Blake Lively, the tables turned when Blake made fun of Kate over an alleged photoshopped image. During this time, Blake posted a photoshopped photo of herself lounging by a pool to promote her cocktail company. However, she later apologized when Kate revealed she had been battling cancer. Leighton Meester. Blake also had a tense relationship with her Gossip Girl co-star, Leighton Meester. While they weren't outright enemies, they weren't the best of friends like fans might have hoped. There were several clashes on set, from disagreements over costumes to frustrations about screen time. The tension reportedly began when neither wanted to be overshadowed in the show's final seasons. Things got worse when Blake was upset that Leighton received an increased wardrobe budget. Blake, who had found success outside Gossip Girl, felt blindsided by these decisions. In 2017, the show's executive producer, Joshua Safran, revealed, "Blake and Leighton were not friends. They were friendly, but not friends like Serena and Blair." He added that their different personalities caused no major conflict. However, rumors circulated that they began avoiding each other, and their castmates found themselves caught in the middle, forced to pick sides. Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni, the final celebrity on this list, hasn't directly dissed Blake, but the drama around it ends with us, and his hiring of a PR crisis manager says a lot. He also subtly hinted at tensions when he announced he wouldn't be directing It Starts With Us. Apparently, Justin was doing his best to stay professional amidst their rumored feud over directing and taking charge of their recent production. Penn Badgley. Penn Badgley and Blake Lively's romance blossomed on the Gossip Girl set, and while they shared sweet moments, like Blake getting Penn his first iPhone and saving him from drinking, their relationship sadly ended. Penn was heartbroken, and filming with his ex almost destroyed him. Afterward, he felt lost, with half his belongings in a trash bag. His wife, Domino Kirka, confirmed he was trying to find himself when they met. Penn later described his 6 years on set with Blake as an endurance test.